So I guess I have two options here. One of them is to fast travel to a different control point, which, well, which I guess the only other one I have is the central executive. Or I could travel back into the cafeteria, which right now is darker colored on the map. I don't know what that means. It might just mean it's on a lower floor. And see if anything new opened up there. This thing does prompt me to go, I guess, back to, like, the director's office in a way. This map is. So maybe it makes sense to fast travel to the central executive. But because for some reason I want to, I'm going to fight my way back through the cafeteria. So that's what I'm going to do. It may not be the right decision, but that's what I'm going to do. So. Oops. Hit escape instead of tab. Wait, this just opened. Wait a second. What? Well.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Oh. Well, that was simple. Okay. Well, I made the ending of the last recording rather dumb.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
We've already watched this.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Okay, so we have been in here, but it might do something different now that we've cleared the control point and then we're going back in here. Because I think last time I went in here, we had not cleared the control point. Here we go. Now, we haven't figured out a way to pick up the grenades yet. Stuff I can interact with. Still don't have any branding on the snacks. Not enough resolution to read those. Fox and Ballerinas, book club. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. A few hiss. Doors open, but I don't know if we've finished going through this room yet. Okay, this time the toilet paper falls off the holder so that I don't have to comment on how the relative positioning of the objects don't make sense. There's no urinal, so I guess we didn't walk into a men's restroom by accident. This does not look like someone I'm supposed to shoot. Let's not shoot him. He's wearing one of those thingamajiggies that protects you from the hiss, apparently. We got a hiss wall. Shelter.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to be, but you don't.
Okay, well, I don't want to watch that again. Here we go. By L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got really annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies and a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brain worms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite characters got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Sweet. Totally relevant information. Percent. Made in USA. Don't know what they're supposed to be, though. Undefined reading. What? I haven't figured out what undefined reading does exactly. Yeah, I don't know what you do with these. Do you upgrade using them? I don't see a mechanism for which to do so.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
So we can't interact with this guy. But I guess we have to fight in this place, so we're gonna go fight. Shift. This is kind of like a duck and cover kind of mission. Okay, we're trying to get somewhere. You think I can shoot? Spin mod. Let's see here. Weapon mods. How you get to weapon mods. So we have one slot. So this is, we have, it goes up by 45% while no health. We have 16% always. Exclusive to Shatter. So we can't use it because our gun is into Shatter. Okay, well that's not helpful. There. So you're going over there, I guess I'm just gonna... There's a door there, right? That's tempting to interact with that door. Okay, shot it didn't seem to do much. Usually these things aren't so simple as just keep shooting it until it dies, you know what I mean? You can run right into it. Yeah, I guess I just run into it and see if I die. That's all I can really think of doing. Maybe melee it or something. Oh, I get it. It's a floppy disk. Okay. You have to hit the floppy disk. I press F. I have to melee it. Yeah, I press F. Okay.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Okay, eat a grab and eat a launch. Okay. They don't let you shoot that far, don't do they? There we go. There we go. Someone's hiding in here somewhere.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Grenades come fast, gee. Well, I didn't do that right. Wait, I'm already back all the way back here? What? That's gracious. I know what causes it to stick when loading. And then get across the bus. Because I didn't realize before that the shield works is, it comes back after a while. But the green health bar, the orange health bar, the primary health does not. I've already got the mod in here, I believe. Whoa. Hey, okay, that was... doing something there. Yep, got the mod. That was, it wasn't even a mod, it was like a collectible. Oh, you go that this way now. Okay.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Song distorts your happiness colors. Like roses, the yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted made right. Push the fingers through the surface until the plant. We promise to make you want this to be true. With that around you while you dream, you can almost hear our words.
This Ranger. The Rangers are Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during the AWE response to threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Its Rangers utilize these weapons as well as advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond, being able to, some being protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training of the Hiss Rangers are capable of, the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation. Is it feasible to consider the human mind still remain intact to some degree? Or is the Hiss able to tap into the combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Demolition expert. The Bureau only allows highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed to use the explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variation to wield the specialty-built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track the blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does that tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to the blank for full report. Okay. Floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift materials and throw it short distances. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The purpose is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Stolen from the Soviet military base located in blank by agents blank and blank with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles, believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped an informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off that it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Okay. Then we've got Federal Bureau of Control Reinformation Campaign Summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the popular bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to blank. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blank, blank, blank for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Sweet.
You gave us the permission in your regulations. We waited the stage. The word that describes this is redacted. Repeat the word. The name of the sound that resonates in your house after the song.
think that's all we need to see in here.
So the truth will emerge out of you. You are whole. You're mine. Possible. You take your boss with you. Must be eaten. A sexual reality behind this reality. You must walk these ways to drag you away after the song died for applause. This cliche is the time working the first, the second, the third, the fourth wall, the fifth wall, floor, no floor, you fall. How do you stay happy and you are? Yeah, just plastic, so safe, and nothing to worry about. Funny. The last egg breaks now. The hole in your room is a hole in you. You came, and we let you in through the hole in you. You've always been here. The only child. A copy of a copy.
Combat seems imminent.
Orange peel. A picture is you holding the picture. When you hear this, you will know you're a new you. You want to listen. You want to dream. You want to smile. You want to hurt. You don't want to be.
I've been in here. Dear. So where we want to go primarily is to the right, I believe. I want to see the left first, just so that I get everything. This goes to the cafeteria. There's a lot up here. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go through here.
This must open the door.
That's a reflection. That's a nice touch. Okay. Should we do the mailroom or should we go up the stairs? Check up the stairs a little bit first. Didn't notice this before. Nice. Ranging the cabinets. Okay, play some copyrighted music or something. That was completely accidental. I like launched something at him by accident. Okay. Use level 1. Huh? Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directional override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach. Based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together, can only be lifted once the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Hopefully I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. Sweet. Shinies in here? We can't go in there yet. Let's avoid this for now. That looks intense. It looks intense in there. Wow, it really intense in the background music.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking out the bed first.
Great. It's like right from the back. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the mailroom.
They can fly now. Great.
This one's like a boss fight. Let's look at the map. Let's try it again.
They can fly now. Great. Saw it coming, but there wasn't anything I could do about it. fly now. Great.
That one. How do you dodge those? There's no shield or anything. Those indicators, I just missed them. I just completely missed the indicators. Just take a random factoid. There was a surgeon who did colon cancer removal surgery on my mother, and his name was Dr. Tomasi.
They can fly now.
So when I see
Great.
Tomasi, I think colon cancer surgery. See, as again, I did not see that indicator. What? Now I have like no health because I didn't see the indicator. Now it's not gonna hit me because I'm down below here. I really, really dislike how there's this little cutscene you have to watch every time you start this. That is very
They can
annoying.
fly now. Great.
I think this came out before The Rise of Skywalker did, so it's not really a reference. Okay, so hiding behind the pillar work. Those guys probably drop health, don't they? That's probably the point of them. No! Hopefully. A little further that time. You have to reload this whole thing, which takes a long time, and then I have to watch that little cutscene again. I have to walk back in there, watch the cutscene again. It's like, The lack of instantaneousness of the replay is really frustrating. Note to all game designers, if you fail something, it should start again immediately. Like, there should not
They
be a
can
delay.
fly now. Great.
It's really irritating when there's a delay. And it already drained like all my health. Just like right there at the beginning. Okay. I have to wait for this loading screen again. Walk in there again. Watch this again. Give some kind of free
They can
shots
fly
here at the
now.
beginning.
Great.
I'm gonna get kind of closer to the roof. The indicators. But they can't get to the said health because I have to run. Okay. Just, I guess lesson, just don't run through the middle. Just don't do that. Okay.
They can fly now. Great.
Orange ones really get me.
They can fly now. Great.
2 in a row and forget that.
They can fly now. Great.
Lost half my health. Like the first few seconds. Health, but it's hard to get to it. So. You can find the melee key. Control mix-up. Alright, to lose half my health in the first few seconds this time.
They can fly now. Great.
Whoa! What the heck? That was like... I didn't see it, like, form. Great. He was about to throw something, it kind of forms around him on one of his sides. So I didn't see anything forming, so I just came and it's like, what? Okay.
They can fly now. Great.
So Junk just formed, right? So now he's going to throw on his right side, now he's going to throw on his left side. Okay. They can shoot at him again. Stuff forms, now it's dangerous. Other side. Okay. Up, dangerous now. Forms. One side. The other side. Flying real low. Here. Oh. Whoa. Where'd that... Whoa. It's like this bomb showed up out of nowhere. I don't know where that bomb came from.
They can fly now. Great.
Stupid. How greedy. Doesn't really matter because they go like all in one big whoop, so one fell swoop. So it's kind of like just don't mess up ever instead of like how much health I have is kind of irrelevant. I feel like you just gotta make no mistakes. That guy out before it bothers me. Take it out. Two out, two. Okay. Don't know where that came from.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, I gotta check. Recording duration. Okay. Do a few more tries here.
They can fly now. Great.
are you? Taking fire from some direction. I don't know where it is. Someone be stormtroopering. This is the part where you really mess up because you just like get all greedy because you just have a little bit of health Tomasi has. And you're just like, shoot all of it, get done, and then you mess up.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay
Smells.
focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Some of the health. I don't only want to leave some behind there just in case I need it later. Line chamber. Is there going to be shinies in the room? Yes, there is. Okay. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau Peru utilitarians. Some refer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been effective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. Ineffective, okay. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to the blank for full report. Okay. Correspondence. Tea time. Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson Robert? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Okay.
You're listening to America Overnight.
Personal mods. Launch efficiency. Decreases the amount of energy your launch takes. Okay, that sounds kind of lame, so I'll stick with the one I have, but okay. Shinies. Just that one. Let me up. Stick around the up part. So you go out and hit the control point. I don't know what that's gonna do. That's kind of scary, because that could like reset the boss maybe. Okay. So it's saying that the hotline chamber is which way? That way. Okay, don't divert off into some place where I can get shot at. When I could be completing the mission.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Okay. Spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, which has been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, the agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butts home's closet disappeared during this incident. Okay. It's unread.
All right, take this down.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
We already listened to this, didn't we?
All right, take this down.
Yeah. Oops.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery.
Don't have another personal mod slot. Here we go. Here's a new
The
place.
hotline can't be far now.
Blame that on some stupid noise gun.
I have to shoot somebody probably in the last minute. Okay, so to renewal. Need to check what that does. Whoops. Resume game. Defense mods. Energy renewal, energy gain from headshots, 15%. Additional mods. Let's just do energy recovery speed. We have that's plus 15. Do that one. Yeah. This one's better. Okay. What do we collect here? Tomasi's ID. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Save. Okay. Boss, like, if I fail, I have to go all the way back and do Tomasi again. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. Okay, so Director Trench, Bill Everett, Director Trench, Bill Everett, Director Trench, Bill Everett, and Carl Bishop, the custodian, eventually came in. Okay. Detector.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Careless light switch. The law of three applies. Okay, we've seen this before. So I have an anechoic, like one of those chambers where it like absorbs the electromagnetic radiation on all, like, as best as possible. Like I forgot what it's called. It's like an anechoic chamber or something like that. How do I interact with this? Does that send me back to the nearest my last control? Do I have to do the Tomasi boss again? Let's hope not. The answer is no, I don't. Died by generic mooks. We've already been in here, right? Yep. Definitely have.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
This is something I've experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year.
You know, I always had to check for some reason.
Stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calm and writing whenever you encounter something strange. You can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that you have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listener.
Have we been here before?
Oh, you just gotta pull it a bunch of times.
No.
Well, that was silly.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Not yet. Because that'll probably bring us back. I think we were told to pull it 3 times, I just forgot.
Hello? Anyone here? The key has a black pyramid on it.
Oh. Go to the door with the Black Pyramid. That should be straightforward. Better be prepared to shoot things. It's not. Contact extra-dimensional entities. Don't buy those things. Just go around them. Yes. Just jumping because there might be invisible gaps. The gap's too big to jump. How though? You can shoot them, but shooting them doesn't do anything. Huh. How do I cross the gap? No, I don't. Let's see here. Maybe the options will give me a hint. Fields Q. So there's a... No, F doesn't switch to something. Let's go for it then. Oh, I could have just jumped to the gap. Like I just
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you.
so I tried
Is
to
it too
pick.
soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Tried to pay attention to whether or not there was like a checkpoint, and I didn't notice if there was or not, which is a problem. Okay, I can read that eventually, but right now I'm in a hurry to get to some place where I can make sure that I've saved, so I won't right now. Have to get through here first, I see. No point. Got ya. Okay. I can finish the combat if I really want to, I guess. Well, I'll end it here, and hopefully getting the control point saved things, and then... Well, and then we'll use it again to fast travel to where Emily is and progress from there.